Hello and welcome everyone to the Overwatch League's 2022 season community update number 5. I am Zoe Schwind, back and better than ever, and with me as per usual are Matt Mr. X Morello and Sean Miller.
Hey Zoe, so good to see you again. Does this mean you're back?
I mean, yeah, I miss you guys so much. I've been following everything going on in the truck and outside of the truck, and yeah, I'm kind of back. What's going? Yes, I'm back, but I've never really been gone. I was just there with you guys in spirit. But let's get to why we're here today. We've had quite a season so far, haven't we?
Yeah, it's been a wild season. Crazy results through all the tournaments. Excited to see it all round out.
Very true. We've had some of the greatest tournaments ever, and I've seen quite a reckoning already with the arrival of Junker Queen last stage, and I think things are only going to get crazier.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, I had mad FOMO watching everything unfold, and Jungle Queen, she really did shake up the meta, but we can save that conversation for a little later. Now, with the postseason fast approaching, and with yesterday's announcement of the dates as well as the venue, I think it's only right that we start with some postseason detail talk. So to ask a few questions regarding the postseason details, we've brought back the highly acclaimed, the wildly respected esports journalist, Michka Yesley.
Yes, Mishka Leslie from Esports Independent here. Thanks for having me once more. Of course, I have no choice because I'm really the conduit between you and the community, but, you know, I appreciate the nod anyway. Just wanted to clear up a few rumors I heard because some of these sources are pretty solid. Is it true that the grand finals will be held in Adelaide, Australia?
No, will not be held in Adelaide, Australia.
Shame. Great place. Well, I also heard from a source who I do karaoke with, so you know it's legit, that this year's grand finals will be held at Blizzard World. Is that correct?
Not quite, Michka. We're excited to announce that we'll be back with the first international live event in nearly 3 years at the Anaheim Convention Center. It's hard to describe how excited we are to be back where BlizzCon was, on the usual BlizzCon weekend, competing in the same in-the-round arena we all love the Overwatch World Cup was held in. For many of us, whether we've been to these kinds of events before or not, it's going to feel like coming home.
Yeah, I can't wait to get back in that arena. We've had some awesome moments with BlizzCons in the past, Overwatch World Cup, so excited to come on home. The entire postseason will go from October 30th to November 4th. The first 4 days will be something in like a studio type environment for our early bracket play, and then we'll move into the larger arena with those final 6 teams.
That sounds like a party. So let me guess, the tickets are already sold out, right?
Early access to tickets will be available for our email subscribers, and we anticipate tickets will go on sale this Friday, September 23rd, with broad access starting September 30th. More info on how to get those at the URL below.
Thank you so much, Sean and Matt, for all the info. And of course, thanks for joining us again, Michka Yesley. And I'm sure we'll see you again very soon.
I'll be sure to mention this in my next article.
Now, as a fan, what can we expect when we're returning to that venue?
We want to make this grand finals as much as a festival as we can. We want things like cosplay, music, food trucks, face painting.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. It's our first live grand finals back in person in 3 years. I think everybody's excited for that. But obviously with Overwatch 2 and kind of everything going on with that, we want it to be a larger celebration of Overwatch in general, right? With, Overwatch League grand finals being kind of that crown jewel. So really excited to get to ACC and make that happen.
That sounds like a blast. I honestly can't wait. Now, so please remind us again what has changed for this year's grand final. Let's start with the postseason format, maybe.
Absolutely. So like Midseason Madness, we're going to have a blowout 12-team double elimination bracket over those 6 days, with East and West physically playing on the same stage together. Leading up to that, as we mentioned in our first community update this season, we'll also have a play-in element this year.
Yeah, and with that, the top 6 teams in the West and the top 3 teams in the East are going to automatically qualify for the playoffs based off of the league points at the end of the Countdown Cup. To get the last 2 spots, we'll then do a play-in to determine the final 2 teams in the West, and then in the East, we're going to have a play-in for the one last spot. We did this at the beginning of the season because, with how new the game is and teams getting used to it, and obviously different metas kind of unfolding throughout the years we just saw with Summer Showdown, we wanted to make sure we had the best teams going into the postseason. So there is a chance that a team gets hot here at the end, makes it into play-ins, and then makes it to the playoff.
Yeah, I mean, we've definitely seen teams making a run for the money at the very end of the season before, so I'm excited to maybe possibly see that again. Now, a big question here, of course, is also if there are any fun incentives or, drops for the viewers this postseason.
Drops?
Oh no, what have I done? I'm so sorry, guys. I didn't mean to say it. I didn't mean to trigger it.
No, that's all right. So we all knew it was coming.
Drops.
We're bringing back the 3-for-3 incentives, or drops, we did last year. 3 incentives for every 3 hours. I'm super excited about it because this year, every single Owl home and away gray skin that's in the game today, plus any new heroes after launch, like Kariko, will be available. So we're also dropping new Overwatch 2 cosmetics, which will be available on the website as the time gets closer.
And speaking of cosmetics, the Owl legendary skin for the Summer Showdown dropped.
Drops.
And I gotta say, it really set a new standard for these skins moving forward. And I can't wait to see how it looks remixed as the dragons and the fuel.
So speaking of which, we have some Team Mix skins that'll be coming from the top rope again very soon.
There it goes. Don't tell me it stops there, though.
Oh, no shot. For the launch of the game, we'll have a brand new Overwatch League store, which is awesome. And then also the Reaper team mixes for the Soul Dynasty, the Gladiators, as Sean talked about. And then on top of that, we'll be bringing back fan favorites as well as a little bit of an unvaulting. So save up your tokens. It's going to be awesome.
Our goal is to give all of you, our fans, as many opportunities as we can with new, exciting, and exclusive cosmetics.
I love it. I mean, not to brag, but I personally do have all the Owl skins this year. How many do you guys have?
I'll never have enough.
I have hoarded up all of my tokens in case of a rainy day.
What about you, Lani?
Drops. Of course, I got some cool Owl skins. Of course.
Of course you do. Well, all right. Thank you so much, Danny, for joining in. And let's get back to some competitive updates. Are there any news on the balance patch front?
Yes, we're planning for the playoffs to actually have the new hero, Kariko, available for teams to play. And we don't like moving the goalposts too much on teams, so we wanted to do it after the Countdown Cup, but also have the opportunity to have that awesome new hero, as well as the new Portugal map, available for everyone during playoffs.
It all sounds quite exciting, and just in time for launch, of course. Now, speaking of the launch, Overwatch 2 is barely 2 weeks away, guys.
Crazy. The
It's
launch
wild.
will be awesome. I mean, Matt,
Oh, I mean, I'm stoked. We've wanted this game for so long now, and I'm just excited to be able to jump in with my friends again and play some Overwatch.
Same here. I mean, October 4th, that is the launch day and it's fast approaching, and I am as happy as can be about that. But that's it for this edition of Community Update. Please like this video below and remember to subscribe to this channel for all things Overwatch League. Goodbye.